got a couple comments like this. People said they were going to unsubscribe if I keep working on imports, and I take these comments very seriously. So naturally, I just bought another Honda. This is actually my first car ever. We are going to work on it this whole video. We're going to turbocharge it and fix a couple other things. Let's go. Oh, shit, there was a wrench on the roof. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Uh-oh, that was dumb.
No! Sing it town, don't forget the dollar sign. How that sound, yeah, that sound good. Tell them get in line.
This car is the exact make and model of my first car as a 16-year-old, and it's the same color, same everything. Basically, the miles are almost the same. My mom actually got this car, I think in 95 or 96. Here's her picture. I cannot find any pictures of it after we started working on it. We lowered it, we painted it Dodge Viper red, and funny enough, I only drove it like this in green for like a month. We can find those pictures. Cannot find the red pictures anywhere, so we're gonna have some fun with it, but for now we gotta dig in and find out why it's overheating. Check it out! My first car was a 1957 Chevy that my grandpa gave me when I was 7 years old, but I ended up not building that 57 Chevy till I was like 18. My first car as a 16-year-old was a 1992 Honda Accord two-door coupe, and I've been looking for another one for probably like a decade. I've wanted one basically since I sold it, essentially. But these are kind of hard to find in a two-door coupe. The four-doors you can find all day for like $500. At one point, I almost bought a four-door and then tried to maybe do a conversion like I would on like an old car, but I was like, that's impossible to do on one of these damn things. So every time I would find one, they'd be like $8 grand. I'm like, I don't want one for $8 grand, you know, just to go down memory lane a little bit. But I found this one and picked it up on Facebook Marketplace for $800. It is basically the exact same one that I had. I had an emerald green one. We ended up sanding it down and painting it Viper red. It was like a Dodge Viper red because this used to be a body shop. My dad used to work out of here. He would do collision work. I lowered it 3 inches, did the Fast and Furious bullshit, had stickers all over the windshield and all over that, and then had like a cold air intake on it. I wanted another one. I finally got one. This thing is pretty damn solid too. It is a very, very clean car. It was way better than I was expecting. It is having overheating issues, and the guy who sold it to me, he told me right off the bat, he goes, I am not a mechanic. I have no idea what's going on, but after 5 minutes or so, it's overheating. It sounds like it's pretty something simple. It's got, I think, 160,000 miles on it, which isn't bad on these. You can run these into the ground. I got a little bit of rust here. Anybody that knows Hondas know they always rust right there. Well, yeah, any of them, they always go, and usually you'll lose this bumper mount, so this rear bumper will just kind of flap all over the place. It's got a little bit of that on both sides, but pretty damn clean car. Brought it in here 3 days ago, threw some radiator fluid in it so I could figure out exactly what was going on with it, and sure enough, the gallon of radiator fluid that I put in came out instantly. So he probably had just water in it over the winter and blew the radiator out. That's my guess anyway. The radiator is definitely bad. I went ahead and ordered one. A new radiator was like $70. So I went ahead and ordered one before I dug into it. Now, normally in a situation like this, I would obviously take everything apart to make sure 100% it is the radiator, but it has to be from where the leak is. Also, with such a cheap radiator, it was worth, you know, giving it a shot. It is also, when you start it up, it will kind of rev up and then rev down and go wah, 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 wah. And I've read a couple different things. That can be a clogged PCV valve. There can be a bunch of different stuff. Look at the corrosion on that. So I'm thinking we just have some neglect going on. So let's dig in and see what we can come up with. First thing, obviously, is to get this radiator out of here and see what we can come up with. So let's do that first. Oh, goodness. All right. Radiator is out. Check this out. Started to take the intake off because the hose ran through it. That might be why we're having idling issues. It's not only broke on that end, it's broke on this end too. So, yeah. So we definitely need a new intake. kind of making my decision on ordering some other parts. Parts that would go to the intake. Parts that look like a snail that bolt to the exhaust and go to the intake. It's a turbo. I'm talking about turbo. I mean, if you didn't get it after that, I mean, come on. But yeah, we might have to turbocharge it. These things respond to it. And if I got to spend $100 on an intake, why wouldn't you just spend the $600 on the turbo kit? I mean, it's guy math. Okay, let's get this radiator in here real quick. Check it out, I found the crack. See it? All the way across the top, and it actually broke loose from here too. But you can kind of see it. That's why she was bad. Okay, well, like I said, I was 99% sure, but you usually should always take the parts off to make sure before you order stuff, but I'm impatient, so, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, let's get this switched over. Holy crap. I just fought getting the radiator in here for 20 minutes in and out, and then I just realized, look at this. Look at that ground cable. Dude, that is not good. I can just pull it apart with my hands. Holy shit. So I'm glad I saw that before I got any farther. So yeah, we definitely need to change that out. So let's make a new battery cable real quick. Holy shit. That is literally the worst battery cable I've ever seen. And that's saying something, because I've owned 150 cars or so. Holy shit. I think I could just pull it apart with my hands. Now I have cable here to make it, but I think I'm going to go to the parts store and just try and buy one. It'll be a little bit easier. Hopefully, I'm sure they won't have this in stock, but they'll have something close. Wow. All right, we're done for the night. Holy shit.
The next day.
All right. I got the brand new ground strap. It's just a little bit better than the one I can rip apart by hand. That's not great. So let's get that installed. Then we can get our radiator in. Also, I 100% bought the turbo kit yesterday after owning this car for about 12 full hours. I was telling Dad about it. I looked up the rubber intake piece. It was like 80 bucks. Or man, it might have been 100. And I was like, hey man, you know, you just take the 100 off the $600 turbo kit and basically it's free. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I don't know. All right, let's put some parts on. If we get the coolant in there and it's still revving up, going wah, 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 like it is, I got a couple things I can check. There's a couple different valves, I guess, that get real carbonated and shitty. Carbonated is not the right word. They get carbon clogged up, and then you have to clean them out. We're going to go with carbonated for now. Screw it. Let's throw some parts on and see what happens. All right, I got the radiator fluid filled, but we got to fire up the car to burp it. And these are apparently a pain in the ass to burp, Dad was telling me. He's revving a little too high. Hey. Oh, good. Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. Damn it, I thought it stopped doing that. Well, it kind of stopped doing that. It did! Earlier, it was bouncing. It would go to 1,500 to 2,500 RPMs and just bounce. So that was definitely the intake. That probably just sucked that radiator dry. Wow, sucked it really dry. Shit! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. My dad told me there's actually a bleeder on it somewhere. Now we're back to a normal idle. Like 800 RPM, which is where it should be. That squeak is a belt tensioner. I had to change one on mine when I was like 17. I think you actually tighten them with a bolt, if I remember right. Yep, I think. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I can't see shit down in there. If only these engines were going this way. What happens? It's just purring like a kitten now. Oh my gosh. I love it. It's been running for 15 minutes. Hasn't even heated up a bit. Check this out though. I just found, I think that's the original window sticker. I cannot do this one-handed. Check this out, dude. The original 30-day warranty. That's it? When it was brand new? Holy cow. That's crazy. They do lifetime warranties now. Holy shit. These are so nice. I can't believe they still have them. Also, what's this? Who knows what that is? One of the stickers is missing. I have no clue what that is. But it's something with all the brand new stuff. The original window sticker. Holy shit. 41 on the highway. Holy cow. Estimated annual fuel cost, $600. Yeah, baby, back in 1993. Holy shit. She was 19.5? I thought these were like 10 grand back then. You're 20 grand, you beautiful bitch? Wow, dude. That is so freaking cool. Coin box? Coin box is listed as options. Is that what I'm reading? Oh, it's got a coin box. Oh, okay. Wow. Holy cow, man. I need to get my greasy paws off this because this is badass. Well, I let it run for like 15 minutes. It didn't have any issues, so I'm gonna put the radiator cap on it. I'm pretty sure we got it burped. When I revved it up, it took a big burp, so I'm assuming that got it all out, but obviously I'll keep an eye on it just in case. Wow, what a nice car, man. I don't even know if I've looked at the trunk yet. Cool. I wonder if it still has a spare. Oh man, I remember doing this as a kid. Yep, still got the spare. And this actually sits down in there. I can't remember how it was. Or maybe it's under it, I don't remember. Wow. Cool, man. What a nice car. This thing has me feeling all kinds of nostalgia. That's where the jack goes. I knew it was somewhere cool. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I think we're done for now. I have a spoiler coming. Just the factory Honda spoiler. I absolutely loved it. All my friends thought I was crazy as a kid because the factory Honda spoiler, it almost looks like a, I don't know, kind of like a Porsche whale tail. It just barely sticks up. It's only like an inch or two, and it wraps around the back, sticks out a little bit. I love them. They look so cool. And when you type in spoiler for one of these, you get 100 options of like 3-foot tall ones and all this, you know, crazy Fast and Furious shit. But I found an OEM one for $65, I think it was, or $70. Got that coming. I have 3-inch drop coilovers because, you know, we got to have her low. I'll be honest with you, they do make an airbag kit for this, but we gotta, well, maybe we don't got it, but either way, we're not going airbags yet. And then the turbo system, I believe I'm supposed to have in like 2 days because I ended up buying it from a place that was just I think they were in Illinois, so pretty damn close. Cool, man. All right, well, we'll be back on this baby in a couple days. Oh, I love it so friggin' much. Check it out. This shit came in like 2 days, maybe? I think I ordered it Monday and today's Wednesday. That is crazy. Really, really like this. Sometimes with these turbo kits, the exhaust is kind of what sets them apart from being a piece of shit. This is actually cast. It looks pretty nice. I've bought these cheapy turbo kits and the exhaust, I mean, you can almost always tell the exhaust because sometimes it's just welded up bullshit that might fit your car. It might fit 20 other cars. You never fucking know. But that one looks pretty good. Now, this is supposed to be a kit for this car with minimal fabrication involved, but we'll see. There's already going to be some because here's my exhaust and it doesn't even have a pipe coming off of it. So that's going to be interesting. Came with turbo. I got fuel pressure regulator, wastegate, boost gauge. Came with a tack, which I didn't even know that. Intercooler, everything. We basically got it all. What is that? Oh, that's my wastegate. Yeah, so we got more than enough to kind of do something. Now, here's the bad news. We spent a day putting a radiator in it, and as I'm looking at the exhaust, I'm almost certain the radiator needs to come out. But that's just how it goes. Also, my AC might, I don't know, I might be able to get away from not taking the AC off, but we might need to take that off too. I don't know. Let's start ripping some shit out and see what happens. This exhaust is an angry little fella. Pissing me off. Let's get the big boy out. Ugh. Something's gonna break now. Alright. Something's gonna happen. Might not be good, but something's gonna happen. Oh no. Oh no, the other socket's stuck. That's not good. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on now. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. That's really wedged on there good. Shit. Alright, well hold on. Take two. Alright, take three. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Why is it even right there? That's okay, hold on. I think we bit it. Oh yeah, we got it. Let's see what happens. Ah! Big girl always makes something happen. I love this friggin' impact. I think we're loose. We are loose. Why is it not dropping? Oh, there it goes. That should just come out now. Feels like something's still attached. Oh, it's still attached. Everything's off. Why are you doing this to me? Hey! God. What a pain in the ass that was. Alright, cool. Now you gotta put it back on the ground to work on it. There is no way to get this turbo on with these AC lines, so we're gonna pop them off real quick. I think you can still use them, you're just gonna have to snake them behind it. So we're gonna pop those off and then see if we can get the damn thing mounted. I got the manifold on, but I just got a couple bolts holding it in case I assume it's gonna have to come off 5 more times before we're done. But yeah, it is tight. Well, I spoke it into existence. I said, bolt on stuff never bolts on very easily. It's been a bitch the whole time. I said, I'll probably have to take the radiator out I just put in. 100% gotta take the radiator out. Damn it. I think that fan sticks out too much. So I think I'll probably have to take that fan off and run like a thin hot rod fan. You know, the little ones that only stick out like, whatever, a 1/2 inch or a 3/4 of an inch. This one sticks out like way too much. It's running into everything. So I'll probably pop the fans off whenever I put the radiator back in, see how it sits, and then kind of go from there. Because this one I think is okay, but they make super, super thin fans now for hot rods and shit. So we might have to run one of those. But yeah, also had to take the motor mount off, and I have no idea what they put it on with. It would not come off. I had to get a 3-foot pry bar to take these little 14mm bolts off, but got it off. Where is it? Here it is. And I think, one, it's junk. The rubber's just broke. It's not even doing anything. But I'll probably have to get another one of these coming and then offset this a little bit. I don't know. I might just put it back in there for now. But it's definitely, it can't be where it was. It's going to be, it has to be over like 2 inches. So you got to love them when they just bolt right in and you don't have to do a bunch of fabrication like we're getting ready to do. All right, turbo is on. We got room. Our exhaust is gonna have to do some funny stuff going down and then trying to tie back into that. But I think it's doable. The intercooler I am not sure about at all. Technically this needs to snake around here, turn around here, and do all this. And I don't even see enough bends to make that happen, but we're still gonna try it before we give up. What we could do if we had to was do this straight to the intake. Wouldn't be the end of the world to not have an in-cooler, but honestly, the intercooler might be good because I have a lot of room over here where I could snake it around the battery and then go straight into the intake. So we might try that too. I don't know. I'm not gonna give up on the intercooler yet, but let's just say it's not looking good. I gotta take this bumper off, and they have like 20 of these stupid little plastic nuts that just keep breaking. So yeah, we're gonna fight it a little bit more, see what happens. We need to take the bumper off, and then we can kind of assess what we are gonna do and if we're gonna get that giant intercooler or not. So let's keep at it. Great news! Those shitty little rubber rivets, or whatever you want to call them, are no match for the air chisel. Oopsie. All right, now what can we remove out of here is the question. Okay, we got a bunch of room down here. Actually. All right. That's better than I thought it was going to be. Let's see what we can come up with now. All right, got everything basically teared down that needs teared down. I have very little room on this side. We're gonna probably have to do some cutting in here to get a pipe through there. It's pretty much open there and then wide open on the passenger side. Once this air box is out of the way, basically there's not much there at all. So that's nice. I wish I had that much room on that side, but I think we're good. We can hang our intercooler from there. Probably have to modify the bumper a little bit. I don't know yet, but I'm done for the day. This was a full day of ripping up this car. We did get the turbo installed. We're gonna kind of figure out how we're gonna have it orientated and whatnot tomorrow. What's that? Oh, it's part of the airbox. I also took the battery box out because I'm gonna probably shorten it a little bit. Overall, not bad. Tomorrow we're gonna come in and cut some shit and make some shit work one way or the other. I ran down to the other shop because I knew I had some exhaust left over from the F100 truck. I forgot I had a ton of intercooler tubing as well. So there should be enough here to make anything work. Naturally, there's gonna be a lot of fabrication involved because we gotta snake some stuff around some stuff, but we should have everything here we need to finish, which is kind of nice. That I didn't have to order a bunch of stuff. I think those U-bins are going to be probably the most important. The kit I bought did not come with those, so those are going to help a lot. Also, we have our bead roller here, so whatever we cut, we'll actually be able to remake that little indention. That's what holds your tubing together. If you don't have that, your little rubber sections will pop right off when you get high enough boost. So let's start cutting some shit and making some shit fit, hopefully. So, wasted like 5 hours welding shit today, and we're gonna make a real simple dump exhaust, and we're gonna cut the stock exhaust out. Easy peasy, let's go. I also found out another really cool thing before we cut this out. Let me see. Oh, so this all-inclusive kit came with an oil drain, and in the pictures, this was threaded to an NPT. That way you can drill a hole in the oil pan and then thread it in, and then this will hook up to your oil dump. Well, as you can see, that is not drill threaded in BT. So this would have to be welded on to use, which would be a giant pain in the ass. So they either sent me the wrong one or they just put a wrong picture up there so people would think it's kind of like an all-inclusive kit. That would never work. So we already got to order shit. Yeah, so now the goal is I just want to hear it run with the turbo, but we won't be able to run it long because we got to order some oil fittings. So when you buy $600 turbo kits, these are things you run into. All right, let's keep going. Giant exhaust for a little car. Holy hell. Yeah. Holy shit. What the hell is that, I wonder? When I cut this, so much crap was coming out of it. You got no idea. It was bad. All right, the exhaust is done, and it only took forever. Good news is, I cut the O2 sensor out and actually ended up tying it back in with my pipe. With my pipe sounded dirty. Check it out. We gotta do a lot more welding, but it goes all back down in there. That'll do. All right, finally, time to start messing with the intercooler. I moved the lines that I had coming out over here. If I can drill a giant hole right there, I think I can snake it through there. I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right. I got the intercooler mounted. We have our exhaust done. We have our first pipe going through there. Actually worked out pretty good. On this side, it's going to I have a lot more room on this side, but I got to cut a lot more because I want it to come out right here. We're also going to have to cut this down because my all-inclusive isn't even close at all. So we're going to have to modify some shit. First thing I'm going to do is cut this hole a lot bigger so that we can run our piping right along in there. And my stock bumper should go back on. We will have to cut out where the grill area is, obviously. But other than that, it should just bolt right back up. So, let's cut some shit. All right, intercooler is in, baby. She goes around there, goes around there, and then up through there. Battery should still go here. I should still be able to bolt everything up. The thing I was worried about the most was radiator, and I'm a little concerned about that. I think I might be able to make it work. We're not sure. This can come down a little bit more if I need to, and I think my AC stuff will still work too, which is nice. I've seen a lot of guys that do turbos on these. They don't do their AC anymore, and they will run a little tiny radiator over here, which who knows, I might end up doing that. We'll see what happens, but it's in, and it's doable, and I am stoked. This was a very long day. I wish I would never have messed with the stock exhaust. That was a giant time suck. But tomorrow we're going to come in. I got to put like 100 hose clamps on. And once those are all on, we'll start bolting some shit back together and see what we can do. Man, I'm happy. Okay, cool. Bada bing. I'm only gonna do that like 5 more times. Okay, starting to get some stuff back in here. I got the radiator in, very happy about. I had to change a couple of oil lines, which was a huge pain in the ass. And I totally see why people, usually when they turbocharge these, they just shit can the AC because it is right in the way, but I've bent it a little bit and I think I'm good. Problem is, I have one more that needs to go on. I think I can snake that in there, maybe, I don't know. We're gonna keep trying. But yeah, I definitely understand why people do that. Also, I thought this whole time my battery was gonna have to be moved over. It actually, the tray went back in perfect. So we got plenty of room over here, which is good. So I'm going to button up this shit under the hood. Then we're going to throw the bumper on. I'm going to have to cut a hole in it. Basically, we're going to be done because I'm waiting on a couple different oil fitting parts. So let's just keep at it, baby. Also, the freaking 30 hose clamps or whatever there was a giant pain in the ass, but we got them. I had to roll. How many did I have to roll? I think I had to roll almost every single one of these because I had to cut them down. So that was a bitch. But she's starting to look like something. I want to fire it up and see what it sounds like here pretty quick. So let's keep plugging along, baby. All right. Everything under the hood, I was getting ready to say is done, but I'm assuming I'm forgetting something. No, I think we're good. AC is hooked up. Radiator's hooked up, oil lines are hooked back up, turbo system's 100% done, other than some tubing that didn't come with the kit, naturally. But basically, we're done under here. It's time to mess with this bumper. I don't know how much I gotta cut, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. Let's find out together. Also, check these out. Ooh-hoo-hoo. These are nicer than I was expecting, because they were not very expensive. I think they were 300 bucks, something like that. Cool. We are definitely not going to put these on in this video, but just because I'm waiting on parts. Also, I got new turn signals coming in because those were all cracked. But basically, whenever all my stuff comes in, I'll be able to button it up super quick. Well, knock on wood. There's no wood in this shop. That's a bad sign. Oh, the bench is wood. Shit. Knock on wood, it should go together pretty damn quickly. So she's going to sit for a little bit, and then we'll button it up. But that, we're getting ahead of ourselves naturally. Let's get this damn bumper on. Done. I am exhausted. Look how crooked that camera is. Holy shit. Friggin' amateur hour over here. I actually got the turn signals hooked back up, and I was almost certain they were not going to work anymore. Intercooler looks pretty bitchin'. I should probably definitely most likely get an aftermarket bumper that has like a, you know, a normal cutout for the intercooler, but that'll work for now. It's kind of just hanging out over there. I think it's time to throw a battery in it and see what the hell happens. Let's go. Tomorrow, we drive. First drive, the hood does not latch. I don't know what's going on. I have to have Dad look at it. I don't know if it's a broken latch or it just needs adjusted. Maybe the striker's off. I don't know. Hood's not latched. We do not have oil going to the turbo, so we cannot go far. Also, it's kind of low on radiator fluid. These are all things you shouldn't do for a first drive, but I want to. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it real easy. We're not going to go crazy. We're just going to take it real easy. Just kind of limp around the block a little bit and see what happens. I hate that it does that. It stopped doing that the other day and then it started again. Oh shit, there was a wrench on the roof. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Uh-oh, that was dumb. She ain't happy. This car's badass. Oh, it's got some shit. Oh, damn. It's got a lot of shit. Oh, we got lots of lights on. Oh, no. Check engine oil, all kinds of fun stuff. Alright, let's get her home. Let's get her home. Damn, it's running good. Hear that turbo spinning? Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so much fun! Oh, my 16-year-old self is shitting his pants right now. I've built hot rods in Japanese cars lately. Naturally, as I put it up, I hear 4 cop cars. That's perfect timing. She is not happy. We definitely got to do a couple things, but damn, it's running good, baby. Holy shit. Considering the fact that we have done no tuning or anything, it is running great. I didn't want to go too far with it because I got some oil pressure issues that, you know, my turbo just doesn't have oil on it. Also, my oil cooler is off. I don't think it was happy about that. So I got the parts coming. All that stuff is going to be here in a week or two. And we will do one more video on this to button all that up. We might end up painting it. We might do some rust repair. We're definitely going to lower it because I got the coil over. So stay tuned for all that. It is a really clean car. I'm really happy we had some fun with it. It's my first car ever, and boy, the nostalgia really hit hard whenever I was driving it around. I was screaming like a 16-year-old kid. So, very happy to have it back. Now, if imports are not your style and you are mad, I completely understand. The Blazer is coming in right now. We're going to be working on the 69 Blazer and also the 50 Chevy that I cut right down the middle and widened. Those are going to be my next couple videos, so stay tuned for all that and more. If you are not subscribed, please hit that button now. We're getting ready to hit 200K. For the coolest merchandise on the planet, go to Caseyscustoms.com. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, all the good shit they tell you to do in the videos, and check out some more of my other videos. Peace! I love you.